This song starts off talking about sobriety and it makes me think of my best friend, and then the freaking chorus hits. And I realize I'm just trying to mask the feelings of what I'm feeling and dealing with myself.
Son of a.
Son of a.
Son of a.
Son of a. Son of a.
Son of a.
Son of a.
Are you serious?
Are you
You serious?
are you serious?
It's funny to me how life takes you down these journeys. And about 2-3 years ago, I would be set on a mission and not stop until it got done. No distractions, didn't matter. But today, as I was getting ready for bed, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm normally in bed like 3 hours before now. I was replying to some of the comments, and the last Tom MacDonald video I did, someone had said that I should watch the video sober. And I'd already came up with this idea that I was going to react in the order from the oldest videos to the newest ones and go through the journey, the same that some of those longtime Hog family members have been doing. And so, but something told me no, because the comment said you get to truly understand Tom. And I was like, you know what? It makes sense to fully appreciate all the other songs. I need to know him better. And so I know the new album's coming out. I've listened to a few of his most recent stuff, but I want to fully understand. I want to fully appreciate the art, the artist, who he is. And so thank you for that suggestion. We're going to dive into it now. If you haven't yet, please, I would love to have you subscribe. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, follow, but ultimately comment, because your comments are how I get to know you. And obviously I pay attention. I respond. Even if I don't always get to respond, I am reading all of them, because it helps guide me down the path of the right way to listen to it in the right order. And some days you just need that little push. And so thank you again. Let's get into the song.
What up, y'all? My name's Tom. Little while back was an alcoholic. Had a mental breakdown like a year ago. Came close to put me in a coffin. Damn. After the hooker I loved, after I did all the drugs, after I finally got fired for showing up late to the job, hella tired and drunk, after the oxys I put up my nose with my boss on the oil rigs when I was young, after my ex cut her wrists and the cops thought I stabbed her and beat me then put me in cuffs, after I totaled my car trying to run from the cops with a kilo of coke in a trunk, after I drank till I rotted my teeth out my head, got infections in all of my gums, after I couldn't get hard cause the vodka and porno sedated me till I was numb, after I couldn't escape from the basement I rented and went to go live with my mom, after I cheated on people I needed and lied trying to hide from the guy that I was. Then I got sober, the madness was over. Now I am proud of the man I become. Yeah. I'm finally...
I chose to stay up late to watch this video to get to know Tom. And sometimes the most obvious stories are the ones that come out of nowhere. How weird that is. It's obviously hit you freaking right in. My best friend was an alcoholic for a couple decades. Prayed for him. But I knew that I couldn't make any choices or decisions for him. He had to choose. And it's like that same conversation of which gas station was the best place to buy from, or don't ever go to that bathroom because you don't want to know what happened there. I remember when he was fighting whether or not he wanted to even go to church before he went into rehab. He sat with us, and the alcohol was just pouring out of every pore of his skin. And in the past, as a young person, I would have been appalled. But as an adult, sitting there next to my best friend, I was proud, because church isn't for the perfectly healthy or the people that has their shit together. Church is for broken. Church is where we all go to get healed. And there's a reason that there's a direct link between you and God, and not through some myriad of people. Because I have my sins, I have my challenges, and I sure as hell don't want you to know about it. But that day, he was so brave, knowing that he was intoxicated, sitting down beside me and my family. Because that's what he needed. He didn't care about the people in the church and what they thought. And to my knowledge, everyone was just authentically happy he was there because he had been in that church for decades. The number of songs of Tom's that I've heard are very few compared to the library that he's already been produced. But there was a reason that I stayed up late to watch this video today and to react to it. And it's hitting me in ways I could not have imagined.
Someone that I know again. I become, I'm finally someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in. Fighting demons. I started climbing out the...
Right there. The pain on that woman's face just hit me like a semi-truck. I'm having flashbacks of pain. It's one of those situations where you can honestly say, I don't understand even the smallest degree of what you're going through. But when you see pain like that on someone's face, you can understand. To a degree, you can understand.
Fighting demons and I know I win. It's time for me to mend these broken ways. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I had my scars, I always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered. What up, y'all? My name's Mad Child. I've been off to Xannies for a while now. I was waking up feeling suicidal, but I think I'm finally starting to smile now. Man, I lived a hell of a life. I've been to hell and back twice. Lost $10 million, 3 different addictions. Don't tell me about paying the price. From penthouses with top models, hanging with strippers with pop bottles. Anxious and hiding alone in my room from the world. I was pissing in pop bottles. From chart top and being a role model to flop records and lost follows. When I cop product, got a month's worth. When I left the spot, cops followed. You saw a photo, it was only face, cause I was 85 pounds overweight. Mental breakdown trying to catch a plane. Wasn't mad, child, I was only Shane. My puppy Lola was my only gang. Had to put my baby in a grave. I walked away from every brick I laid so I could build a new wall to keep me safe. I'm finding someone that I know again. I started climbing out the hole I'm in. Fighting demons and I know I win. It's time for me to mend these broken ways. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever.
This song starts off talking about sobriety, and it makes me think of my best friend, and then the freaking chorus hits. And I realize I'm just trying to mask the feelings of what I'm feeling and dealing with myself. Two years ago, I started on a weight loss journey. There's probably pictures, totally different person since before, and just my face alone. Like, this hat's a large, extra large, and I couldn't even get that around the top of my head before. I didn't know you could store fat in your head like that. I see sugar in the house, and I instantly want to put it in my mouth. Even 2 years later, I haven't had a soda in 2 years. Gave that up. I was drinking a 12-pack of Diet Coke a day, and anytime I could sneak MacDonald's, Taco Bell, anything, everything, I would. I'm not where I want to be. I'm still fighting it every day. When you think sobriety, when you think addiction, you think drugs, you think alcohol. The difference is that you know what they're fighting. I could walk right by people and they have no clue the internal battles that I go through just because it's sugar and food based and driven. I'll be fighting that for the rest of my life. I did not expect the song to take this turn.
When you fall down and the world's closing in, you can get up again, up again. Life has been hard, I know it gets better. This is a war that I'll fight forever. I had my scars, I'll always remember when I lost it all and never surrendered.
You sure as hell can give it to Nova, that's for sure. I'm curious. Put in the comments, when was the first video that Nova did with Tom? Because this is not one of his newer videos, but I've yet to see anything negative she's ever put out. She's just badass. I'm not going to get emotional back to what we were just talking about, but I just want to point out that during the entire song, when they get to the chorus, they weren't dancing for joy. They were dancing because they know in pride that they've won this fight and they're going to fight it every single day and they're going to win every single day. And they're putting every ounce of energy that they have into that fight. And I absolutely love it because it's inspiring and it's something you have to do when you're fighting any form of addiction. And sometimes when you're in the middle of a fight, you have to remind yourself what you're fighting for and what the fight even is. You're just used to fighting. But the moment you become numb to it is the moment it can just defeat you. Thank you for this reminder. Thank you for this song. Thank you for opening my eyes that while friends and family are hurting and I try to protect them and be there for them, I need to appreciate my own journey and recognize my own fight so that I continue to fight each day instead of becoming numb to it.